finish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I'd say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, Coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3 to 1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency throwing it.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. And this is caught by Watkins. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to go for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And one more time, that's Watkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling that victory.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run. Slow him down before he truly gets started.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on. Go for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. McCann's kick up and good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. 6'5" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Holding, offense.
Really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take
long. Back to throw. Lehman. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. They've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it in the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Got his open man. It's Carr. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game.
Tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Trying to get him going, runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Blockers in some discomfort. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play.
Did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all.
Touchdown! Rondale Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Lehman. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Goal of all. Try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd-and-2 situation. A manageable 3rd-and-2 situation. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
I like the call on 3rd-and-2. They were.
They run the option here on 1st-and-10. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 4 yards there on the first down.
Typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. Throwing again on 2nd-and-10. Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 30.
Critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. He'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd-and-10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right
down to the 16 here for 1st-and-10. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers.
Connor bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Good. Up the middle they go. Holiday. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd-and-10. They'll keep it on the ground. Holiday, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler.
This as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. It's the fullback. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point. Yeah, what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book there. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Field and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just...
Now Murray off play action. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it?
And finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with
abandon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations, and don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
All right, this is 63 with no wind, indoors.
McCann's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20 to 14 now. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted. But so not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Up the middle they go. Holiday. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Operating from the gun, Lehman. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Thanks, man. Except for that play right there, my guys in zone decided just to forget about the quarterback. But thanks, dude.
Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, Wentz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. He takes this near the 20.
I think so, too. Yeah, you're right. One play. Take a look at this guy. Nathaniel Dell. Look at that. 88 catches, 962 yards in 12 games.
Get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
For coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray looking middle and that's complete. 7 catch, looking to throw again on second down. Murray looking middle, and that's complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Murray now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch. As he was
You got to utilize the sidelines in this situation.
for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline.
Wide open and out of bounds. Nathaniel Dell, there he is again.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive again.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Wow. Wow. It's all good. We'll get it back.
Definitely not the ideal time.
Tonight throwing the football as they're on pace to throw for 300+ yards if things continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Rams, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out.
Into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
At all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this
50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty going through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 22.
Put him in the spin cycle.
Using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Are you kidding me? Oh, man.
And they are going to score on the fumble return touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cardinal offense takes back over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And give him. Again, it's Conner. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 109 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
All right, that's what we needed. Big run.
I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive.
Conner up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carr. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space,
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
partner will risk home on that last play and force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals. Now a handoff up the middle. Holiday. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
All right, so we got bailed out a little bit right there. Still a 2-score game.
The kick by Watts is good. And that will accept
Right up like a pro.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone.
Tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And they'll begin by running the option. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good.
Defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
That'll throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
You can see the time and effort in the game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try and run forward with Conner. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned,
Himself upright. Murray fighting, lost the football, and now the Rams have got it.
Are you kidding me? 2 times.
10. And they are going to score on the fumble return touchdown. Getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Dancing to his left. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Operating from the gun. Lehman. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Well, we were crossing over out of bounds. Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session.
Absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next dude?
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
She's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Screen pass to Connor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play.
Doing it, and that one well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some big blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 40.
We say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And this is going to be from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards get a small as they take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Rams are going to. On 2nd down now. Holiday. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great 10. He'll look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are in great shape here.
Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.